Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda
Om Shanti Shanti
Nityananda.
Shanti Hari
Welcome
Om
back.
Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri
This was
Nityananda
a
Paramashiva
very
Padatarpanamastu.
exciting and long darshan, and
Om
I hope all of us
Nityanandam.
enjoyed it a lot. Now, with this energy, this elevated energy after darshan, we'll be
Thank you. Then.
channelizing this
Thank you, Maharaj
joy
Nityanandam.
into power manifestation. As we know, darshan is one of the best time when we experience oneness. So now let's move on to power manifestation.
So the next level that we are going to is increasing the object of increasing the size of the object on two people's palm. Initially, we did with the one people. Now will be taking two people and placing the object on the palm of the two people. And first, we'll be measuring the size of the objects, placing the objects on the palm of two people. So you have to take few moments as you find to volunteer for this power manifestation. And even if you're not able to find two, you can find an object and place on your palm. But make sure that you're manifesting this power.
So, as Maharaj just said, that please try to find two volunteers, but if you are not able to find, it is okay. You can do it all by yourself, or you can do it with at least one volunteer to help you to manifest this power. So now please sit straight and relaxed and start connecting with Swamiji. Start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The object which you used for the previous power manifestation, you can use the same object, or you can decide to take a different object this time. Keep the object between the palms of the two volunteers and start chanting the Mahavakya. Connect with Swamiji and declare the change in the size. Declare the change in the size you want to manifest in the object and continue chanting the Mahavakya.
So now I'll play the oneness capsule to deepen your connection with Bhagavan. Let's begin the manifestation.
அண்டமாகி அறிவதற்கு அரியதான பொருளதாகி தொண்டர்களின் குருவுமாகி தூய்மையான தெய்வமாகி அண்டமாகி அறிவதற்கு அரியதான பொருளதாகி தொண்டர்களின் குருவுமாகி தூய்மையான தெய்வமாகி திசையெட்டும் போற்றுகின்ற என் ஐயன் ஈசனவன் திடமுடைய நித்யநந்தன் தினமும் என் சிரசை காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யநந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யநந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே சிவன் மைந்தனவன் ஆனந்தமாய் நெற்றி காக்க ஆறுமுக வேலவனோ இருநுதலை இசைந்து காக்க ஆதிசிவன் மைந்தனவன் ஆனந்தமாய் நெற்றி காக்க ஆறுமுக வேலவனோ இருநுதலை இசைந்து காக்க ஜோதியான தணிகை ஈசன் நித்யநந்தன் விழியை காக்க நாதனாம் நித்யநந்தன் நயமுடன் நாசி காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யநந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே செவி இரண்டும் சிறப்புடனே சிவகாமி செல்வன் காக்க வாயை வேலவன் காக்க நாப்பல் முழுதும் நித்தியன் காக்க செவி இரண்டும் சிறப்புடனே சிவகாமி செல்வன் காக்க வாயை வேலவன் காக்க நாப்பல் முழுதும் நித்தியன் காக்க கருப்பை தன்னை கந்தன் நித்தியன் கருணையுடன் காக்க பின்னர் பிடரி தன்னை பிரியமுடன் சிவ நித்யானந்தன் காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே தோல்விழாவை திருமகனின் மருமகனோ மகிழ்ந்து காக்க மார்பினை மறுத்திடாமல் மருதமலை நாதன் காக்க முழங்கைதனை முன்னிருந்து நித்திய சண்முகன் காக்க முழங்கைதனை முன்னிருந்து நித்திய சண்முகன் காக்க 12 கையை கொண்டு பிணியெல்லாம் நித்தியன் தீர்க்க நித்திய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே முன்கை தன்னை முகிழ்ந்து காக்க கைத்தலத்தை மால் மருகன் நித்ய சுப்பிரமணியன் காக்க உமை மைந்தன் உறுதியாக முன்கை தன்னை முகிழ்ந்து காக்க கைத்தலத்தை மால் மருகன் நித்ய சுப்பிரமணியன் காக்க பொறிக்கரம் விரல்கள் 10 பாங்குடனே புறம் கையும் பின்முதுகும் பின்னவனோ பிணி இல்லாமலை காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே தேவி மைந்தன் தாளினையும் திருமுழங்காலும் காக்க தொடையோடு கணைக்கால் தனை கைலை செல்வன் கணிந்து காக்க தேவி மைந்தன் தாளினையும் திருமுழங்காலும் காக்க தொடையோடு கணைக்கால் தனை கைலை செல்வன் கணிந்து காக்க நேருடை பாடிரெண்டும் நித்யானந்த ஈசன் காக்க சீரிய குதிக்கால் தன்னை குரு நித்யானந்தன் காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே விடுதிநாதன் பாதத்தோடு 10 விரலும் பரிந்து காக்க காலையோ கருத்தினோடு கௌரி நந்தனன் காக்க விடுதிநாதன் பாதத்தோடு 10 விரலும் பரிந்து காக்க காலையோ கருத்தினோடு கௌரி நந்தனன் காக்க மெய்யுடன் முழுதும் ஆதி விமல நித்யானந்தன் காக்க தெய்வநாயக விசாகன் தினமும் என் நெஞ்சை காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நெருப்பின் மீதும் தண்ணீரை ஜலத்தின் மீதும் சாரிசை ஊர்த்தி மீதும் மண்ணிலும் மரத்தின் மீதும் மலையிலும் நெருப்பின் மீதும் தண்ணீரை ஜலத்தின் மீதும் சாரிசை ஊர்த்தி மீதும் விண்ணிலும் பிலத்தின் உள்ளும் வேறு எந்த இடத்தும் என்னை நன்னி வந்து அருளார் நித்யானந்தன் வேல் காக்க காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே. தொல்வினைகள் சூழ்ந்தென்னை தொல்லை செய்யாமல் காக்க கஷ்டமே நிறைந்திட்ட கர்ம வினை இல்லாமல் காக்க தொல்வினைகள் சூழ்ந்தென்.
Yes, so now you can relax and verify your power manifestation. So now measure the size of the objects again to verify the change and notice the change of the size of the object. Compare it with the initial measurement that you have taken. Take a few minutes and please share your power manifestation with all. If you have manifested, please share in the Zoom chat.
We have a few messages. Mamaha Bhairava has been sharing about today's darshan. Great, ma'am. Yes. If any of our participants would want to share about any of their experiences, please feel free to share.
So Mama Bhairava is saying the wonderful darshan today, energy is so strong, the thing is higher. So of course when Swamiji comes and reveals, it fills us with so much of energy. It feels it's just raise our frequency. That's why all of us just wait for Swamiji to come, and that's why even the power manifestation becomes so easy. So now we'll be moving on with the next segment. So now we'll be moving on to the next segment. Stay tuned as we will be moving on to the next segment, which is going to be on the responsibility. How the responsibility awakens the leadership consciousness in us. The whole day we have been discussing, and Swamiji has been revealing the secrets of leadership consciousness. Now the responsibility, which is one of the tattvas, the four principles. How this responsibility awakens the power of leadership consciousness. The more you take responsibility, you awaken the leadership consciousness. So let's hear from Bhagavan himself as reveals the deep secrets of leadership.
Today, I will expand on the third principle, responsibility, and the unique relationship responsibility carries, the unique equation it carries to construct the reality of your choice. Let me define responsibility once more. Please listen. I am defining responsibility. Living and responding means thinking, feeling, acting, cognizing to life from the truth that you are the source of everything. Therefore, you are responsible for all happenings inside you and around you. Thinking, feeling, acting, responding, cognizing from the truth, you are the source of everything. Please be very clear. The person who talks as only one reason of making you responsible, I am responsible to make you experience responsibility as I experienced. Person with eye is responsible to give vision to a blind person. Person with wealth is responsible to guide poor man to wealth. Person with power is responsible to make powerless people to become powerful. Person with energy is responsible to make energyless people with energy. Person with knowledge is responsible to make ignorant people knowledgeable. If you have knowledge, the moment you have knowledge, you become responsible to make ignorant knowledgeable. If you are powerful, you become responsible to make powerless powerful. If you are wealthy, you become responsible to make poor wealthy. Listen, I am not saying distribute your wealth. If we are having 10 poor people and you distribute all your wealth to the 10 poor people, we will have 11 poor people, that's all. With you, we will have 11 poor people. One more poor person. No. I am not asking you to distribute your wealth, but take responsibility of educating them and making them rich. Anything you own, you become responsible to share it. Make it grow. There are only two types of human beings. Listen. People who feel responsible become leaders. People who don't feel responsible continue to be slaves. There are some people don't feel responsible even for their own actions because they forgot their action is going to bring this result. Many times, even when they plan for business, they only plan if it fails, whom they will hold responsible. They don't plan to make it successful. Holding somebody responsible is not going to solve your problem. Plan for success. Don't do, when you plan itself, if you get an idea, if this fails, what to do? Immediately you think, I'll hold him responsible. But you holding him responsible is not going to bring you success. While the thought comes, I'll hold him responsible, cut it. Holding anybody responsible is not going to solve the issue. See to it he is educated to make things successful. Listen. Work not done plus valid reason is not equivalent to work done. Work not done plus valid reason is not equivalent to work done. Work done is only equivalent to work done. People who don't take responsibility even for their own action remain as slave forever. People who take responsibility for their action live as human beings, a middle class life, one house, one car, one wife, 2 kids, maybe one affair somewhere. A middle class life. What I call neo-middle class happening in India. Life lived as mediocre middle level is not going to be fulfilling. There is another one class. people who take responsibility even for others' actions. When you take responsibility even for others' actions, others' irresponsibility, you become leader. Whatever may be disturbing you and your life's mission, whatever may be disturbing you and your life's mission, even if you are not reason, you are responsible. Listen, being a reason is different, being responsible is different. Many times, even if you are not directly reason, only when you take the responsibility, it is solved. Leaders are created with a DNA of responsibility. Responsibility is the software for leaders' inner space. Not only take responsibility for your actions, take responsibility for everything which affects your life, even if it is others' actions. Only when you feel, when you decide you are responsible, you will even look into the direction of solving the problem. Only then you will solve the problem. Till then, you will be just blaming, he is responsible, he is responsible, he is responsible, he is responsible. All right. Blaming each one is responsible is not going to get you successful. Maybe you can manage your boss, saying, he is responsible, he is responsible, he is responsible. Why we don't take responsibility? First step in our life, if you are receiving 10,000 rupees salary from your office, you think, for the 10,000 I am taking already enough responsibility. Why should I take more responsibility when they are paying only 10,000 to me? Don't be foolish. Taking responsibility is first going to help you to live an expanded life. It is not the favor you are doing for your boss. Listen, first thing you need to understand, the 10,000 which is paid is not equivalent to you and your service. Second, you need to understand, by you not taking the responsibility, you are not destroying your boss's possibility, you are destroying your possibility. It is like you destroy your possibility and you think your boss will be suffering. You drink poison, you expect your boss to die. When you don't take responsibility, you destroy your possibility. First, decide you are going to be in your peak possibility by constantly taking responsibility. Taking responsibility is the right mental setup. It is not that you are doing some favor to somebody by taking responsibility. By taking responsibility, you are doing favor to yourself. It is the greatest favor you do to you. When you break that pattern, why should I take the responsibility? Your life starts. When you build the pattern, why should I take the responsibility? Your death starts. When you stop taking responsibility, even if you are alive, you are not living. You are waiting to be buried.
Today I will express few words on the truth. Taking responsibility. Please understand, when seed is ready to take the responsibility of becoming tree, it grows, it transforms itself. When egg takes the responsibility of becoming a chicken or hen, it grows, expands and transforms itself. It is the decision to take the responsibility is breakthrough point. In any field, whether it is economical, corporate, social, or relationships, or spiritual, desire to take responsibility, the breakthrough happens, the opening happens, the possibility opens. The straight method to make all the accidents into possibilities is taking responsibility. When you can't take responsibility, even the air goes inside can become accident and stop your heart. It won't come out. If you are ready to take the responsibility, even the poison goes inside can become part of you and make you a new being immune to the poison. The system which is ready to take the responsibility, please understand, if you take the responsibility for your Annamaya Kosha, physical plane, you become healthy. If you take the responsibility of your Pranamaya Kosha, the pranic layer, whatever happens, you become team leader, because anything in your team happens in your breathing space, you become team leader. If you take the responsibility of whatever is happening in your Manomaya Kosha, mental layer, means all the information comes to you and the response you do, and all the happenings around you which directly impacts your mind and mental setup, you became social leader. If you take the responsibility of your Vijnanamaya Kosha, means all the emotion, mental setup created from the young age in you, you become the leader of country who sets a trend for future mental setups. When you take the responsibility for Anandamaya Kosha, bliss layer, you become the leader of the cosmos, because now you need to change the whole cosmos. Only then you can be blissful. Only then your bliss can be eternal bliss. So the more and more responsibility you take, more and more expansion happens in your consciousness.
Understand, only after Ishwaratva is achieved and clutching is possible. When you sit with the cognition, you are responsible for everything. You have the intuition to do the right actions in future, and you complete your past. The beauty is you realize the Ishwaratva is your very nature. Constantly the Ishwaratva, being leader, the leadership consciousness is your very inner space. When you feel leadership consciousness, Ishwaratva in your inner space, life becomes miraculous. That is what I call completion with you and the world. Only then you can sit unclutched in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. When you feel you are responsible for everything, you will start looking into the truth. You will start looking into the solution. You will start seeing the possibility for the solution. But only when you take the responsibility, you find the solution. I tell you, in every situation, take responsibility. You will have the leadership consciousness happening through you. I tell you, when you take responsibility, the leadership consciousness starts oozing out. When you take responsibility, you are in the space of achieving it, doing it. When you are in the space of responsibility, your verbalization, visualization, inner space, everything supports you. Whole universe supports you, because universe experiences its fulfillment through the cognitions which feels responsible. When you don't feel responsible, you are dropped in the ocean. When you feel responsible, you are ocean in the drop. Now I can see how the leadership consciousness expresses when you take responsibility. Listen. Even if you take one step towards the responsibility, Cosmos takes 1,000 steps taking responsibility for you. When you take the responsibility, the cosmic hologram opens in you. Please understand the principle of hologram. When you see the whole, you will see an image. When you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, even the smallest bit will be the same image.
Yes. So when if you take responsibility for your actions, you are human. When you take responsibility for others' action also, you are divine. So take more and more responsibility, even if you're not responsible for that happening. Not because you have to gain something, just to become responsible. And that's how he says, responsibility awakens the power of leadership consciousness in you. Those who take responsibility go on taking the responsibility. This awakens the leadership consciousness. So with this, we have come to the conclusion of day 5 of Paramashivoham Level 2. And what a powerful satsang where Swamiji gave him darshan and satsang. I hope all of you have enjoyed with the powerful cognition and darshan. Tomorrow again we'll be back with day 6 of Paramashivoham Level 2, starting the day with intense 308 asana sequence. So aligning yourself to the cosmos. Swamiji has compiled this yoga from as the essence of millions of yogic scriptures, specially designed to give health, joyful, bliss, and we'll be moving on with the next segment of the tomorrow. And then Swamiji himself will be coming live, giving darshan, giving blessings to all the people.
So with this, after this long darshan, we had a really short segment because of the change in schedule. We'll continue tomorrow. So now we'll be closing the day with
the Purna Mantra. So let's bring our hands in Namaskar Mudra in front of our heart center as we finish with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sarvam Bhagavad Sri Nityananda Paramashivapadakarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you, Nityanandam.